Why did you believe the lies? Why did you ignore your gut? And why did you stay when everything inside you said, run? The answer isn't because you're weak, it's because you're human, and the lies spoke directly to a part of you that desperately needed them to be true. We don't fall for words, we fall for the feeling behind them, the relief, the hope, the validation. When someone lies to you in a way that soothes your deepest insecurity, your brain gives them a pass. That's not foolishness, that's survival. Psychologically, it's tied to cognitive dissonance, the emotional discomfort of holding two conflicting truths. One part of you knows something is off, the other part wants it to work. So you believe the lie not because it makes sense, but because it silences the fear. I'd like you to imagine you're in the middle of an emotional storm. The waves are high, you're exhausted. Suddenly someone throws you a life raft. You don't question it. You don't check for holes. You grab it because it offers you safety. That's what lies do when you're in emotional survival mode. They offer the illusion of safety, and that illusion is sometimes enough to keep you holding on. They said, I love you, and you believed it because you needed to. They said it was just a mistake, and you believed it because the alternative meant facing the pain. They said you're overreacting, and you believed it because you've been taught to doubt yourself. And slowly, lie after lie, you started living in their version of reality instead of your own. You didn't believe the lies because you were naive. You believed them because you wanted love more than you wanted truth. You were taught to doubt your instincts. You were conditioned to earn love by tolerating pain. The lie filled the gap you didn't know you had. That's why it worked. So, separate words from actions. If their words comfort you but their actions confuse you, believe the actions. Then, rebuild your inner authority. Journal your gut feelings. Track what you knew before the lie and remind yourself you were right. Heal the part that needed the lie. Ask yourself, what was I desperate to hear? What did that lie temporarily fix in me? That's your wound to heal, not their job to mend. Believing a lie is like looking in a mirror with a crack running through it. The reflection is distorted, but if it shows you what you want to see, you ignore the damage. You keep using it until one day the crack splits everything wide open. You didn't believe the lie because you were stupid. You believed it because for a moment it gave you peace. But you're not that version of you anymore. You don't need fantasy to feel safe. You don't need lies to feel love. You're ready for the truth, even if it hurts, because truth doesn't shatter you. It frees you.